What's up, everybody? CT, Sunday morning, and I think we're gonna try to finish up this kind of base of our. Oh
What's up,
no, wait.
everybody?
Sunday morning. Sorry. Yeah. We're gonna finish up this base of our planning system so that we can do the plan graph and then finally get some solutions to our Sokoban problems. So here we go. Right now, I'm doing everything off of Unity. I'm thinking about just porting this project to just a command line project, just for now, and then we'll bring it back to Unity. Or maybe I can even make the project... yeah, let me see. What if I try to even make this project in Visual Studio, just as a subfolder within that Unity thing? I wonder how that works. Come on, Visual Studio. You can do it. Visual Studio is clunky. I'm seeing that now. Let's go, Clunky Meister. Alright, so I wonder if I could just make a new project. And we'll just call this planning. Yep, it's a console app. And this is where I want to put it. I want to put it in Documents, Unity. We're on Sokoban, Assets, Scripts. What? I know there are folders in here, right? Oh no, we made it under this thing. There we go. Like, what if I just call this alright, let's make this, let's go crazy. Let's just make it in here, called planning. Maybe. Oh lord, what did I do? I just want to put it in scripts with the planning. Alright, let's see what happens here. I really want to see the folder structure that I just made or screwed up. Alright, so there's a planning folder. Yeah, not bad. I'll take that. Alright, so that's cool. So what if I took you and you, Control C. Let's make different projects. So I say add a, how do I add projects? Or a new project or something. Add new item. Is project one of them? Here, let's go here. New project. Oh, maybe I just make a new, what is this called? Thought this was a project, yeah? Maybe I click here and say add a new project, yeah. Alright. So we have planning. This could be a library. I might do it the same way the Teach has it. So he has a new project. I'll call this a console project. This will be called benchmark. Benchmark. Nice. I'm going to delete this project for now. So remove. Yep. And then I'm actually going to go into the folder and remove this folder. So now we only have benchmark. And then we're going to create a few more folders or projects. So we'll have the planning project. Planning. Nice. We'll also have a plan graph project. Plan graph project. Cool. And I think the other one's called StateSpace Search. I can just look at my folders. If I go back to scripts, StateSpace Search, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll first just name it here as one word, StateSpace Search, and I'll probably just leave it like that. All right. Oh, I totally did this wrong. Sorry, everybody. Let's get rid of all of this. New project. These are going to be libraries. At least I think so. So we're going to have a planning library. Yeah. Planning library. New project. Planning library. Plan graph library. We're going to have a... What else? Plan graph library. StateSpace Search library. There we go. That's how I want to do it. Here we go. I'm going to close these class 1s out for now. I'll probably rename this benchmark. Yes, please. Awesome. Alright, cool. So we got our main program and some of these libraries. Now, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to scripts, plan graph. We're gonna take these guys, throw them in the plan graph. Hopefully, by doing that, you actually copied it there. Yes. So we got plan graph. This is going to be part of our planning. Take out class 1, class 1. StateSpaceProblem. I see that you didn't actually copy over what's in these folders, so let's go ahead and do that. You go into I/O. Oh, cancel. Refresh. Open in folder. Yeah, come on. Oh, those are links to the folder. Alright, don't like it. Oh gosh, I hope you didn't really delete it. You did. I would be really angry, but I think I did source tree, so thank God for that. Jeez. Well, while it kind of builds that, let's go ahead and add some folders. So I think we had I/O. I think we had, what, logic and util. Ah, what'd I click? I don't even know. NuGet planning. NuGet planning. Funny. A new folder, util. Alright, so we got those folders. these things that I think I just deleted. I'm gonna need you back. Oh yeah, definitely these. The IO, the logic. These guys for sure. Alright, scripts planning. Oh yeah, definitely you two. Alright, no, I think I got you guys. Alright, so everything in there is cool. Planning, this state space search. How do I like sort by stuff? Let's see what's deleted. Here we go, here's what's deleted. Scripts planning, yeah, that's okay. Oh, this is util stuff, yeah, for sure. What am I doing? Alright. I'm okay with planning not being there. You're okay. Yep. Planning is okay. Planning. Okay, that's it. I think we're back. Alright, so if I go back to here, planning 2. Oh, thank God. We can put you in IO. We can put you in logic. And we can put you in util. No. I'm so confused. Alright. This planning folder, we don't need this, or this. Or this. That's okay. That's okay. Yep. So, alright, in planning, we should have IO. Yes. Logic. Yes. And util. Alright, I'm gonna delete you. And we're gonna make... I'm just go ahead and drag you in here. Alright. I think I'm feeling good about this. So state space search should be in here. State space search. And I think I need to somehow add reference to planning. Alright, so we're cool here. Alright, plan graph. Yep, plan graph is definitely need references to both. So if you don't mind adding some references, I'm going to need the plan graph and state space search, please. Excellent. I don't know if you're using anything out of... I think you're okay. Planning itself is fine, I guess. And then benchmark is what we will... So we have scripts test planner. So I'm going to just bring this up here just for now. Alright. State space planner. So this is just me moving everything outside of Unity into just a DOS prompt for now. Yep, so we're gonna have to do some references here. Add reference. If you don't mind, you're gonna reference everything. So you got references, now you can just use this kind of stuff. Yep. And yep. Save. Cool. Okay. Alright, everything seems good there. Error. Okay. Could not find planning scripts, assets planning, benchmark, bin. Yeah, alright, I gotcha. So this is how I'm going to handle that. I'm going to go to, yep, this project, this assets, this problems. I'm going to copy these problems. Or I think I can just drag them here, right? Alright, and then these are going to have properties of what? Copy if newer. Okay. I'm cool with that. So we got C# here. I am just going to delete this stuff here. So hopefully, now if we hit F10, yep, we're just going to kind of step through this code. F11, I'm okay with this. F10 here, F11 in here, F10, F10, F10. Nice, so if we go to F11 here, F11, 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 F10. Nice, so we got the whole file string. Okay, cool, so we can totally step through this code now. Excellent, and that's all I wanted to do, is just kind of separate ourselves outside of Unity for now. Just because Unity would always crash a little bit, but that's probably because my really complex and long code, so I don't mind it at all. Alright, cool. I think we're at this point. I think we can like run this and actually get to the process terminated, Stack Overflow. Okay. I lied. Let's figure out where we stacked overflowed, shall we? Stack Overflow again. Alright, so it's definitely somewhere in the problem. Alright, no problem. In the reader. So we aren't even able to get there. think I see what's happening here. New hash var set. I'm just gonna make a new hash var set. Um, helper function to avoid cast. Because this is the only defined in a branch that is clonable, the exception should never occur. If it does, it is rethrown as a runtime exception so the programmer can evaluate the problem. Alright, so basically we're going to make a new hash var set. Alright, let's see. I feel like that's okay. An item with the same key has already been added. Alright, so I don't know what that means. I mean, I do, just, Alright, let's just see if that works. Yeah. What if I did that? I think that'd be good. Alright, I got new bindings. Alright. Ooh, okay. Stuff I didn't really look at or understand, so hopefully it's working. Yep. Whole bunch of exception thrones. I don't know where. Will you tell me in planning DLL? Alright. We're gonna have to just jump in here, aren't we? I don't know why it doesn't stop. So I'm gonna just hit F10 myself. Oh, because I'm on totally the wrong file, that's why. Alright, that makes sense. Close this thing out. What am I doing? Open up benchmark. This is where I need to be. Alright, so reader does good. Problem. Do I actually get a problem? Oh, nice. Do I even get this? With all my steps? No way. Bake cake, eat cake, awesome. Love it. Alright, cool. So I think we got StateSpaceProblem working, and I didn't really do anything. I fixed kind of the hash sets. There were some problems with it. Wow. Alright. So now do I get to put my plane graph together? That's great. Let's go, plane graph. I didn't think I was going to get into the plane graph today. But shoot, if we're here, let's go. I have most of this code in Eclipse, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that open. Alright, here we go. Plane graph time. So let's bring this down to plane graph here. We got plane graph level, plane graph. Can you close to the right? No? Alright, that's okay. Close. 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 Alright, so we got plane graph level. What's the next one that we're doing right now? Plane graph level. We'll get to you. Plane graph level mutex. Okay, then we have plane graph literal, which I might just call plane graph fact. Oh, we'll do it literal for now, just because we're just porting code at this point. At new item. Yeah, sure. New class. Plane graph literal. And now we're at plane graph node. No, I don't think we did that one. Plane graph step. Yep. And that is us. Alright, let's start with plane graph and then work our way up. We'll probably have to do the plane graph literal. Actually, yeah, let's do the smallest stuff first. Then we do the level, then we do the mutex, then we do the plane graph. Alright, so let's start with the small ones first. Alright, so, oh. I guess we are using plane graph node. Alright, so add a new plane graph node. Okay, and plane graph node is just an interface. Alright, cool. You don't actually get to say. Oh yeah, you do. Was it void? Yeah. Nice. Alright, so that's our interface. That's done. So now instead of implements, we can just say this. You are using planning. Awesome. Parents, children, persistent steps. Instead of array list, we'll just use list. Alright, the way this works. Alright, looking good. Alright, moving some code over. It's very good. Okay, cool. There we go. Plane graph step. Dun 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 dun. So you implement plane graph node. We're going to be using planning logic. List. Alright. Yeah, this thing. Okay, cool. Here we go. Slowly but surely converting us to a C# project, which is great. And that's it. Nice. Plane graph step, plane graph literal done. Plane graph level. Might just do a search for these and change them to list. Alright, let's see how that works. Yep. Okay, that was good. Much needed. Alright, so plane graph level, that looks good. Here's where we need to start doing stuff. Alright, so we got bool, expression should be in planning logic. And, oh, I see there's a conversion util I didn't bring over. Where is that? Under the util folder? Alright, let's make a util folder. Let's add a new class up in here. Conversion util. Oh, we don't have a disjunction. Interesting. Let's we definitely gotta fix that. Let's go ahead and fix that very important problem that we have, which is we don't have a disjunction in planning. Probably under logic. We do have a disjunction. Yeah, it should be implemented too. So, what are we missing here? Plane graph level. Okay, well let's get this. Plane graph utils. Oh yeah, I see. For each. Let's close some of this out. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. It says can't convert from something to something, and I'll figure it out in a bit. Oh, not yet. Go. Alright. We're getting through this. All these for eaches are just a little bit different. I'm getting there. Oh yeah, I'm just not done yet. Let's go ahead and should be in planning.logic, right? Planning logic. Disjunction. Disjunction. Doesn't want to find it. Wonder why. Okay. It's not why I think it is. Protection level. Makes sense. Oh, we're just not there yet. Alright. No problem. We'll get there. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, I'm getting there. We'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there, we'll get there. How do I count the keys? That's keys. There we go. Keys.count. Keys.count. Boom, 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 boom. Getting it, I'm getting it. I'm understanding it. Oh, count. Count. There we go. Okay, slowly but surely getting this. Nice, alright. Something else, alright, something else is a little off with this. This is leveled off, should be a virtual. Yeah, alright, cool. Slowly but surely, right? We're getting it. Okay, that seems good. Oof. Slowly but surely. Square brackets. Okay. Awesome. We're getting there. Oof. Hey. Alright. A lot of quiet time here. Sorry. Just a lot of conversion of code that I did maybe a couple weeks ago in Java. So, but we're almost done. I mean, I'm just going through it, and I know exactly what the code does and where it's supposed to be. So for me, it's like pretty easy. But kind of got to know what it's doing. And so right now this is constructing a plan graph, and so the code I'm in right now is checking for the mutexes. And so if you know anything about plan graphs, the mutex is kind of the hardest part. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this file and the next file, and then I'm gonna probably take a break here. But then I'll come back later and we'll finish this sucker up. We'll get plan graph working. We'll get yeah, if we get plan graph working, man, we'll be in good shape. Feeling good though. I'm feeling confident at how fast I'm moving through this. Because I basically use the same stuff I use in C# in Java, so it makes sense that I'm kind of just breezing through it just because I've made the code as similar as I can, so I don't have to learn too many things. Awesome. So the final part, override and make it a string. Alright, so we have the toString, and then we're just gonna, yeah, count this. And we're gonna make this keys, and we're gonna make you a for each. And yep, just going through it, almost done, almost done. Oh yeah, here we go. I'll just go through it from the beginning. For each literal and mutex literals, literal, literal, toString, toString. Okay, and I think I'm on the last class, and that one shouldn't be too bad. Let's go. These gotta be lists. It's gotta be a bool. Yep, we gotta use planning. Gotta make you a bool. Make a few lists here. The first time and only time we make a list is when we make the plan graph. We definitely gotta use the state space search too. And what am I missing here? I'll figure it out. Okay, getting there, getting there. Get level 0. Oop. Count levels, here we go, plan graph steps for each in step. Compare to, alright. For each, let's go, let's go, let's go, and yep, let's go ahead and grab these literals too. This is going to be a list, a bool, yep. There's going to be a list for each step and steps. A lot of for eaches in here. This is going to be our heavy conversion one. Speaking of, let's make sure we include that. Contain, go ahead and add it. Contain, go ahead and add it for each. Oh, nice catch. Have football on in the background. For each. And contains add. Alright. A lot of for eaches, but then at the end we got a nice effects list or facts list or whatever. Yeah, not too much more. Alright, 3 more functions, let's go. 3 more functions, we can do it. For each literal in here. For each guy in here. I don't know. Add all persistent steps. Cool. We're at the toString method, that's the final one. Alright. Right quick, check the error list. What's the problem here? Not a problem. I'm gonna have to make you guys public for now. Oh, yep. These can't be a thing. Plane graph literal. Let's go ahead and figure out what you're talking about. Get parent nodes, get child nodes, get parent node, get child nodes. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. What else? Oh, easy. So you're telling me cannot convert. So you're saying that you're an expression. Oh yeah. I don't know why I don't just say literal here. Cannot convert from literal to plane graph literal. I agree. I'll have to look into that. Basically, I see what it's saying. These are the literals, and we need the plane graph literals. And what's my conversion util do? Conversion util. Yeah, expression of literals. Okay. Get parent nodes, get child nodes. Yeah, right. That should be fine. Where's my node? Plane graph node. Plane graph node, where you at? I see what's happening. The get parent. Let's make you a node if I can somehow. Plane graph node. That makes sense. Alright, and plane graph step. Kind of the same thing, I believe. Nice. Alright, I got 2 more errors to fix and then I'll be done. So how do I do this? In all open documents, get plane graph literal, yeah. Alright, so can I just say plane graph dot get plane graph literal? And we'll just call this plane graph literal pg literal equals this. And then the contains. And oh my gosh, there are no errors. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to cut it off here. I'll be back later to finish this off.